Hello, welcome to Chair Yoga. I hope you all are feeling good today. So, my usual reminder at the beginning of class is to always listen to and respect your body and only move in ways that feel safe and okay in your body today. Remembering that each day can feel a little bit different in our bodies, in our minds, and in our spirits. So, check in with yourself and do that frequently throughout the practice and make any modifications, adjustments that you need to. And always remember you can take a break, hang out, watch for a little bit, and then join back in if you'd like. It's your practice, so please take the time to stay present in your body and make any modifications or adjustments that feel right for you today. So we'll start by getting centered. So find an easy seated position. Check your posture, ankles under the knees, shoulders over the hips. Maybe take the shoulders up, back, and down to help find that perfect posture. Reach the crown of the head up as you allow the shoulders to melt down. Then lower your gaze or close your eyes. And just take a minute to become fully present in the body and on the breath. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, please take a minute to do that now. So that's any quality or characteristic that you would like to have more present in your life. And let's just take 4 rounds of 4x4 breaths. So I'll explain it first. We inhale through the nose to a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale out the nose for a count of 4, and we do that 4 times. So go ahead and let your air out. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, slight pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. 2 more rounds on your own. When you're finished, just resume normal breathing. Take a minute to scan the body with your mind, noticing if there's any sweet spots or tender spots or spots you need to pay close attention to during our practice today. Good. Either blink open the eyes or leave them closed, doesn't matter. I'm going to scooch a little bit to the end of my chair, and we're just going to start by warming up, stretching things out a little bit. So just drop your chin to your chest, noticing the sensation in the back of the neck. Keep the shoulders heavy and relaxed. And inhale, chin lifts, exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Let that left arm just dangle down by the hip. Maybe you make some small circles with that left arm, just nice and easy in small circles. Noticing how that changes the sensation in the left side of your neck. And then circle that arm the other way. Left hand back to the lap, chin lifts up, and we drop the left ear to the left shoulder, right arm dangles. Noticing the right side of the neck now. And then find those small, gentle circles with the right arm. And circle the other direction. Right hand back to the lap, head lifts straight up, and let's warm up the spine with a little cat-cow. So on an inhale, we arch the back, draw the shoulder blades together, chin lifts. And on an exhale, scoop out the belly, round the back, widen the shoulder blades, chin drops. And that's our flow with our breath. So inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Keeping your focus on the spine, feeling the flexion and inflection, sending the spine a little love today. Let's take one more round. Come on, back to neutral. We're going to spin both knees over to the right side of our chair, and we'll take a twist here. So lengthen the spine first, and on an exhale, both hands reach for the back of the chair. We're not forcing anything. The hands are just there to provide some stability, to keep us in the twist. Low belly's drawn in. Look over the right shoulder. Breathe those slow, deep, even breaths. On an exhale, go ahead and untwist. And then we'll just walk the feet all the way over to the left side of our chair. Again, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders down, and then the hands grab the back of the chair. We twist left. Gaze over the left shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. Otherwise, keep it straight ahead or forward. Breathe. And on your next exhale, untwist, and then walk the feet back to center. And we'll take a side stretch flow. So we're going to inhale both arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to drop the right hand to the seat of the chair. Left arm comes up and over. Inhale. Maybe your palms touch in between. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Just find a flow. Connect that flow that works for you with your breath. So it's always inhale through center, exhale, side bend. One more time to each side. And release the hands down and relax. So here we're just gonna lift the heels up as high as we can. So we're coming up on the toes on an inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the toes up off the earth, keeping the heels planted. Exhale, release. So it's always inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. Flow like that, again at your pace. Just alternating, lifting the heels, lifting the toes, continuing to warm up our bodies. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to extend both arms straight out to the side, and we're just going to make some small circles with the arms backward. Keep that spine long and straight. Relax the shoulders down. Just small circles backward. We're going to get into the arms a little bit today. Maybe call to mind your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. And then reverse the circles to circle the arms forward. Keep with that breath. And relax the arms, shake them out. We're going to keep with the arm movements. So we're going to kind of do what looks like a swimming motion. So go ahead and bring both arms forward. And the gaze, you can keep the gaze forward, or maybe the gaze follows your arms. So we bring the right arm back, up, and over. Left arm back, up, and back forward. So the right arm comes down, back, up, forward. Left arm down, back, up, forward. Gaze can follow the hand or not. Keep going, you got it. Two more times on each side. Last time. And again, shake the arms out, relax the shoulders. We're going to inhale both arms up by the ears. Relax the shoulders down. On an inhale, we're going to reach the side body and the shoulders up. Draw the low belly in. And on an exhale, you take a little bit of a back bend. And then inhale back up. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, reach everything up to the ceiling. Exhale, any kind of back bend or not. Inhale back up. Relax it down. Inhale, lengthen the side bodies, shoulders up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale it up one more time. Relax it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lean it back. Inhale up and relax the shoulders down. Just take a minute, relax the arms. Make any kind of wiggles, movements that feel good after all that arm work. And we're going to lift the right leg straight out in front and circle the right ankle. So you can hold on to the chair or scooch back, whatever feels good. Circle that ankle both ways. And relax the right foot. Lift the left leg straight out in front. And take your ankle circles with your left leg. Just kind of alternating the direction. You might hear some pop in there. Good. Relax it down. Then we're just going to lift the right leg straight out in front. Flex the foot. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, release. Keep the spine long and straight, belly in. One more to each side. Good. Okay, so we're going to keep flowing here with the legs, continuing to build some heat. So on an inhale, we're going to lift the right knee any amount and point the right toe down to the earth. On an exhale, we're going to flex the foot, hover it over the earth just for a minute, and then release. And that's our flow. So inhale the left knee, point the left toes. Exhale, flex the left foot, hover it, and release. Inhale, right knee, pointed toe. Exhale, flexed foot, hover, relax. That's our flow. One more to each side. Good, relax, shake it out, bounce the legs a little bit. And we'll flow the arms a little bit more. So we're gonna inhale both arms up overhead, palms touch. And on an exhale, we're bringing those prayer hands behind the head, keeping the chin lifted. Inhale, up, exhale, release. Inhale, both arms up over the head, palms touch. Exhale, prayer behind the head, chin lifts. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, they release down. That's our flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer behind the head. Inhale it up. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Last time. Good. Relax. All right, so we're going to do a little flow here. So we're going to come into a forward fold. So that might look like the elbows on the knees and the head hangs heavy, or maybe the torso drapes over the legs. Wherever you are, we're going to interlace the fingers together. We're going to face the palms down towards the earth. And then we're going to lean to the right, and we're going to circle the arms out to the right all the way back up. Release the interlace of the fingers. Take a twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back through center. Interlace the fingers again. Palms point up to the ceiling. And now we're going to circle down by going to the left. So the body leans to the left, arms go to the left. We're back in our forward fold. And now we're going to repeat it the other way. So we're going to bring the arms out to the left. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through center, interlace the fingers, palms point up to the ceiling. We lean to the right, circle it all the way down to our forward fold, and take a couple breaths here in your forward fold. Good. Walk yourself up to seated. And let's inhale both arms up over the head. We're going to take the fingertips to wrap around our left wrist. We're going to raise that up over the head. And we're going to straighten that left leg out to the left and take a side bend over to the right. Draw that left shoulder back so we're not rounding into this. And then maybe on an inhale, you lift that left leg off the earth a little bit, maybe not. Good, bring it back up, release the arms, rebend that left leg. We'll take that on the other side. So now the left fingertips circle the right wrist, reach it up, extend the right leg out to the right, side bend to the left. Draw the right shoulder back. Maybe you lift that right foot off the earth a little bit, maybe not. And release the right foot, release the arms, bring the legs back together. Bounce it out. We're just going to take a little floppy armed side to side thing. So we're going to lift the arms up, and they're just going to come to the right of the chair, come up, exhale, they go to the left, Exhale, swing to the right and left. Just keep the low belly in. Just let everything be soft. Imagine letting all that stress go through the fingertips. Arms are kind of relaxed here. Getting a little twist into. One more time to each side. And just take a minute to sit and be still. Notice how that feels in your body. And we'll take a little sequence here. So we're going to hug the right knee into the chest any amount. We're going to point the right toe straight down to the earth. And then we're going to open the right knee out to the right any amount. Maybe just the left arm extends out to the left. And imagine the wrist is flexed. So maybe you keep holding on with that right knee, or maybe you take the right arm out to the right. Flex those hands, reach out. Bring the right knee back forward, and then we're going to twist toward the right knee. So we're twisting to the right. Inhale, back through center. And we're going to cross. Oh, actually, let's hold on to that right knee and just open it up. Maybe make some circles, just loosening up that right hip. And either cross the right ankle over the left ankle or the right ankle over the left knee. Lengthen the spine, lift the head, and maybe find any kind of forward fold that feels right for you today over the right leg. Keep the right foot flexed. That protects your right knee. Good. Lift it back up. Go ahead and cross the right knee over the left knee. And then we're going to take the right arm under the left arm and either give yourself a hug here, or maybe the backs of the hands come together, or the palms, doesn't matter. But spine is long and straight, shoulders lift. Elbows lift a little bit. And maybe you find a forward fold like that. And bring it all back up. Untwist the arms. And we're going to extend that right leg forward, and we're just going to point and flex. And then release the right foot. And we're just going to draw circles in both directions with our toes on the floor. Reverse your circles. Good. And then extend that right leg forward. Lift the spine up. And we're going to find a forward fold, whatever that looks like for you, over that straight right leg. Good. Then stay there, or option to bring the right arm up overhead. Gaze can follow. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm reaches out and up to the left. Exhale, release, and then just walk it back up. Rebend that right leg, and we'll take that same sequence on the other side. So we're going to hug the left knee into the chest any amount. Right or left toes are pointed down toward the floor. Slow, deep breaths. Guide that left knee out to the left. Right arm extends out to the right. The wrist is flexed. Keep holding on to that left knee, or maybe the left arm extends out to the left as well. Reaching the pad, the thumb part of your hands to the side walls. Good. Bring it back in and just make some circles or any kind of organic movements with that left knee to loosen up the left hip. And we'll find our figure 4. So either left ankle over the right ankle or left ankle over the right knee. Lengthen the spine, left foot's flexed. And find your forward fold here, whatever that looks like for you today. And gently lift it all up. Cross the left knee over the right. This time the left elbow's underneath. Is that how we did it? Yeah. All right. So either giving yourself a squeeze and take a forward fold here, or maybe the backs of the hands are together, or the palms, wherever you are, come forward any amount. Breathe. And lift it back up. Untwist the arms. Extend the left leg straight. The toes are up towards the ceiling, so the left foot is flexed. And find your forward fold over that left leg, whatever that looks like for you. Breathing into the back of the left leg. Big hamstring stretch. Good. Right hand plants or the right elbow plants. And we inhale the left arm out and up to the ceiling. Exhale, release it down. Other side. Inhale the right arm out and up. Exhale, release it down. And walk yourself back up. Rebend that left leg. And just take a breath and relax. All right, let's do some chair blast offs. So a blast off looks like this. So we're just blasting off our chair any amount. And if that's too much, if the legs can't hang with that, just keep the hips down, but move the arms up, the torso forward, or continue with your blast offs. I'd like for you to try to do 10 if you can. I lost count. I'm going to do 3 more. Good. And again, just relax. And we'll take a couple standing poses. So I think I'm going to need to adjust my camera a little bit here. There we go. All right, so we're going to start by facing the seat of our chair. And we're going to bring our hands to the seat of the chair. Check to make sure the hips are over the ankles. And then we're going to extend the right leg straight back. If it only lifts a little bit, that's fine. But flex that right foot. Reach the heel to your side wall. Stay here. Or maybe that left arm extends forward by the left ear. So this is a spinal balance. This one's good if you have low back pain. Keep the belly in and keep breathing. And go ahead and release the left hand back to your seat. Lower the right foot. Maybe shake the legs a little bit. And then we'll take the other side. So extend the left leg straight back. Stay here, or maybe the right arm comes up by the right ear. Breathe. Reach through that left heel. And release the right hand, release the left foot. Come on, back up to stand, and we'll take tree pose. So Earth Day was last week, so we'll do a little earthy pose here. So take a minute to get yourself set up. This is going to help with your balance. So imagine rooting down through the right foot, the four corners of your right foot. So that's your big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer heel. Really imagine your roots growing down through the floor. Find a little spot to stare at in front of you. Hold on with that right hand. And we're going to kick the left knee out to the left. So the left toes can be a bit of a kickstand for you. Or maybe you bring the sole of the left foot to the right ankle, or the right calf, or the left foot to the right thigh. There's no perfect tree. You do whatever tree pose works best for you. So maybe you play with letting go of the chair a little bit. So if you're really struggling with the balance, keep your foot down in kickstand or calf until you feel sturdy and steady. Wobbling and shaking are normal. Keep staring at your still spot on the earth in front of you. That will help with your balance. But the wobbling is what builds your strength, increases your focus. It's hard to think about anything else when you're trying not to fall over, right? You can always keep holding on to that chair, or you can have your back up against the wall. Good. Go ahead and release the left leg. Shake out your right leg. And we'll take the other side. So now my left hip is closest to the chair. I'm going to imagine those roots growing down through that strong left foot. I'm going to find my little spot to stare at on the earth. Open the right knee out to the right. And remember your options: kickstand, ankle, calf, or thigh. They're all beautiful trees, whatever they are. We just want to avoid the foot being on the knee. The knee does not like that. And then again, remember your options for your arms. So your left hand can keep holding on to the chair. Maybe you try bringing the hands to prayer. Maybe you find more balance with your arms out, kind of like a tightrope walker. You figure out what your body needs. But keep that right knee pointed out to the right and keep focused on your spot in front of you. And breathing. That's a lot to think about while you're trying not to fall over, right? And each time you fall out of tree pose, you just hop back in it. That's how we build strength, balance, and focus. Good. Release out. Shake out the legs. And we'll take a standing figure four like we did earlier with the ankle crossed over the ankle or the knee. But this time we're going to bring the right foot up to the seat of the chair and let that right knee fall open to the right. Option to stay upright, or maybe you find a forward fold over that right leg so the hands can go to the back of the chair, the seat of the chair. As long as you're feeling that right hip open up, you're doing it perfect. And walk it back up, stand up, release the right leg, shake it out a little. We'll take it on the other side. So the right foot comes to the seat, or left foot comes to the seat of the chair, left knee falls open. Stay upright. Find the back of the chair, seat of the chair, whatever works. And slowly, carefully walk yourself back up. Release that leg. And we'll take Warrior Two. So we're going to step the right foot kind of up under the chair. I know you can't really see. And we're going to take a big step back with the left foot. So the left foot, the arch of the left foot intersects with the heel of the right foot. So check your alignment here. The left foot is parallel to your sidewall. And then we're going to bend any amount into the right knee. Maybe the left arm extends back out. So this is our Warrior Two with the chair. Option to keep holding on with the right hand, or maybe the right hand extends out for full-blown Warrior Two. But you can always keep the grip here if that feels better. Gaze out over the right fingertips or out over your chair. Relax the shoulders down. Check to make sure your shoulders are over your hips. We tend to want to lean forward. Good. Release the right hand, straighten the right leg, and just kind of step it back together. And we'll take that on the other side. So Warrior Two to the left. So now the left foot, the left toes are pointing towards your left side wall. Big step back with the right foot. Right foot is parallel to the right side wall. Heel to arch alignment. Hips are squared forward. And then we're going to bend into the left knee and lift the right arm and reach it towards the right side wall. Keep holding on to the chair, or maybe the left arm extends forward and the gaze goes out over the left fingertips. Shoulders over the hips. We're not leaning. Good. Left hand comes back to the seat of the chair. Step it up, and then we're going to bring it all the way back to downward facing dog with the chair. So the hands stay on the back of the chair, the feet walk back. So it's almost like you're making an L with your body. But let the heart open down and be heavy. Let the head and neck relax, bringing as much length into the spine as you can get. You can always keep the knees bent here if it feels like too much to have them straight on the hamstrings, or the legs can move towards straight, doesn't matter. But hang out here and breathe. Slow, deep, even breaths. Lift it up. And we'll come on back to our seat. And we'll take one more final forward fold just to sort of clear the mind. So forward folds are great for helping to kind of reset the brain. So anytime you're feeling a little overwhelmed or stressed out, or you just need to refocus your brain, a forward fold is the perfect way to do that. So remember your options: forearms or elbows to the knees and the head hangs heavy. Or maybe the hands travel down the shin and the torso rests on the knees. You can always have a block or a book to bring the earth up closer to you. Up to you. But just let everything be soft and heavy and relaxed. Good. Good. If the torso is draped over the thighs, go ahead and come up to forearms first so that we're rising up very gradually. And then maybe the hands come to the knees and we lift ourselves all the way up. And our last pose is going to be bound angle or butterfly pose. So if you have another chair, or I have a couch here, so I'm going to use that. We're going to bring the feet up to another chair or a footstool or anything. And we're just going to let the knees fall wide, feet are together. And I got to get my good posture back here. So we're just opening up the hips, the inner thighs. And just take a minute to lower your gaze or close your eyes, allowing the effects of the class today to integrate into your body. Connecting with that slow breath. So deep breath. Feel the belly inflate like a balloon on your inhale and contract on the exhale. If you experience a lot of tightness in the hips and the groin area, this is a great way to sit, watch TV, read a book. So of course, the further your heels are away from your groin, the less intense it's going to be. The closer the heels are up towards the body, the more intense it's going to be. But I encourage you to do this off and on when you're just relaxing or sitting. Take bound angle or butterfly pose, some people call it, and let the knees fall open and just sit like that for a couple minutes. You'll gradually increase that range of motion in your hips and your groin. So you have the option of staying right here for Shavasana. If you'd rather release the feet back to the earth, you can. But wherever you are, find a very nice, soft, relaxing pose for our final meditation. You always can lie down on the earth, or if you're at your desk, stack your hands and rest your head. You do what works for you, but take a minute to make any final wiggles, movements before you settle into stillness for Shavasana, the most important pose in yoga. Lower your gaze or close your eyes if it's not there already. Take a minute to just scan the body and notice if there's any spots where you're still holding on to some tension. And as you scan, if you notice those tight places, direct your breath. Imagine you can direct your breath right to those places to help them soften. And I have a great quote by Plato, and it says, "The untrained mind keeps up a running commentary, labeling everything, judging everything. Best to ignore that commentary. Don't argue or resist, just ignore. Deprived of attention and interest, this voice gets quieter and quieter and eventually just shuts up." I'm going to read that one more time. The untrained mind keeps up a running commentary, labeling everything, judging everything. Best to ignore that commentary. Don't argue or resist, just ignore. Deprived of attention and interest, this voice gets quieter and quieter and eventually just shuts up. We'll have a couple minutes of silence and then I'll cue you out. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes. And reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch like you're just waking up in the morning. Really reach and then let it all relax down. If you're on the floor, go ahead and come on up to an easy seated position. And once there, we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center as our gesture of closing this sacred time that you made for yourself today, that we shared together as community. We express deep gratitude to these bodies of ours for moving as perfectly as they did. And I invite you over the week to be aware of that running commentary that sometimes happens in our mind and make the choice to not give it that attention, work to ignore that negative soundtrack that sometimes plays in our minds. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're feeling all right. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.